Hello and welcome to ADS Python tutorials. This is tutorial 8 in which we will talk about getting started with layout design using Python. Here is a simple 3-point agenda for our video. In this video we will cover how to set up a layout technology, how to work with basic objects in ADS layout all through Python. So this is going to be a pretty interesting video, especially if you would like to work with layouts using Python in ADS. So stay tuned till the end of this video. And the script I'm going to use in this video can be downloaded using the link provided in the description box. So let's get started. But before that, keep exploring more videos in this playlist to deepen your understanding. Alright, let's get started and look at the script that I have prepared for this video. Now before we go and talk about Python, let's quickly recap how you start working with layouts in ADS. To create a new workspace, you can of course create a new workspace using this icon or go to File, New Workspace. Now during workspace creation, you get an option either shown to you here or under Show Advanced to set up a layout technology immediately after creating a library, which is essential if you want to work in ADS layout. Now once you make that selection and you try to create a workspace, a dialog pops up allowing you to select the layout technology that you would like to use in this library. You can either create your own custom PCB technology by defining number of layers, your own layered technology and so on, or you can use some standard ADS layers with different units and precision. So using these options, so let's say in this case I'm going to use a standard ADS layer and select millimeter as my unit, and then you can also get an option to copy technology into your library instead of you referencing to the relevant technology. So those options are given to user, and once you finish, everything gets set up for you. Now what gets set up behind the scene, if you look at options, technology, and look at technology setup, you can see under reference libraries, for this library you have ADS standard layer, which is referring to the layout layers which you have, and then the layers required for your schematic design. So both of these reference libraries are available, and in layout units tab you can see the units are enabled, and as per our selection it's millimeter wave with 10,000 database units per user unit, which results in 0.0001 millimeter precision in your layout design. So all this setting allows you to go ahead and create a new layout, and then you can look at all the layers which are available in the standard ADS technology, and then you can select the layer and then either insert objects or polygons as you require, or you can go to a parts library, something like microstrip line, etc., and you can start placing components from this standard library. So that's how the whole flow goes. Now let's go ahead and see how all these things can be done using Python, which can make your layout automation job pretty easy thing to achieve. And sometimes I have seen engineers struggle if they have to draw a complex object in the layout using the graphical user interface, but the same thing can be very easily achieved using Python scripting. So pay enough attention so that you understand the concept. Now if you have been following videos in this playlist, I have already covered all fundamentals regarding creating a new workspace, opening the workspace, creating new library, and so on. So I'm going to repeat the same thing quickly here and then focus on the layout part. So let me copy paste this piece of code here, where basically I am defining the desired workspace name, the location, library name, cell name which we want to create, and so on. And in this case I'm going to go ahead and create the workspace and open the workspace. As you can see, now I have tutorial 8 workspace created, but at this point I do not have any library added to this workspace. So next two lines we are going to create a library and then add that library to our workspace here, and using these two simple commands, now you have a library added to this workspace, as you can see, and the library mode is shared so that you have all the permission to write and create objects in this library. Now once you have the library, right now if you go ahead and check the technology setup, you do not have any layout units or any reference library because we have not yet added a layout technology to this library, which is a pretty simple thing to do. So with these two commands, we can set up both schematic technology as well as we can create layout technology. And here, like I shown you using UI, I'm going to use the ADS standard library, millimeter precision, 10,000 database units per user unit, and I'm not going to copy the technology into my library. I'm simply going to reference it. Now with these two simple commands, once we go and check the options technology, now you can see the things are set up exactly as we would expect. I have the reference library, I have the layout unit as millimeter with the right database resolution. So now we have the required foundation to go ahead, create a layout cell, and then create objects inside that layout. Now to create layout, the command is pretty similar to what we did when we created a schematic. The only change, instead of create underscore schematic, I'm going to use create underscore layout, define the target library name, the cell name, and the view name. Now with this command, now you can see I have a demo layout cell created, which has layout view right now. And if I open layout view, you can see it's empty right now. So once we have the layout, like in a schematic, we can start placing the circuit components. I have the layout created, and now I can start inserting the objects, either rectangle, circle, polygon, or I can place objects from microstep library. So no difference than how you work with schematic. The only difference is when you work in layout, you draw objects in a specific technology layer. So since I'm working with a standard ADS library, I have, or standard ADS layers, I have layers like contour, hole, etc. So if you have been using ADS layout, you might be already familiar with all these layer names. So the only difference with layout is you need to decide on which layer you want to create that object. So that's what we are going to do here. So ADS has a module called layer ID that I'm going to use, and if you look at my code, I have imported layer ID module into my Python code. So cond is a pointer to go ahead and select or get the layer ID from our library technology, which has a cond layer, and the purpose is drawing. Now the idea about this layer ID is, again, if you go ahead and look at the technology and the layer definitions, every layer has a number assigned. So basically what I'm trying to do is to get this number or layer ID so that I can perform the required operation in that particular layer. So if I run this command, this cond now is a pointer to the layer with the name cond and a purpose of drawing. So that is sufficient. Now I can start either placing things from my standard parts library or start drawing the objects like rectangle, circle, etc. So here you can see the command. So I have these 5 objects which I'm going to copy paste, and layout here is the pointer to this layout cell, and then for rectangle, command is add underscore rectangle. Simple enough to understand, right? And the cond is the pointer. Remember, this cond is a pointer to the layer in which I want to draw the object. And then for rectangle, I need 2 opposite x and y coordinate, which you can see here. Similarly, for adding circle, command is add underscore circle. I need to define x and y, which is the center of the circle and the radius of the circle. For polygon, again, I define the list of coordinates where I want to draw a polygon. And then for path and trace, I define the list of the coordinate and also give the width of the path or trace that I want to draw. So let's see what happens once I execute this command. And here you can see various objects which got created. You have a rectangle, circle, polygon, this is path, and this is trace, which you can see in the info dialog. So pretty simple thing to do. Now using this fundamental knowledge, you can go ahead and perform any custom layout design or structure which you may have in mind pretty easily. Now here at this point, it will be good to discuss about, okay, many a times your design may have some via hole which you want to draw. So assuming you are using hole layer in your stack up definition to draw the via, if I have to draw the via, let's say on this circle, which you can think of as a via pad, what is the concept? Well, the concept is pretty simple. First, I'm going to create a pointer to the desired layer. So in this case, I'm going to change the pointer name to hole, and this is going to point to the hole layer in your layer list, which you can see here. You have the hole, right? So once I have the pointer, now I can simply copy paste this command. Only thing I need to change from there is to change the target layer. So here I'm going to put it to hole layer, define the x and y coordinate, which I'm going to keep the same object as a center. I'm only going to change the radius of that hole, and once I click, you can see the hole got created. So using this simple operation, you can go ahead and perform any kind of object, any interconnect or any structure that you would like to draw in the layout. Simple enough, I guess, right? And as always, don't forget to save your layout or schematic after you are done, so that all the effort which you have put in is not lost. So hopefully I have shown you how to easily create the layout technology into an existing library, how to create a layout cell, how to select the layer ID for specific layers in which you want to draw objects, and then go ahead and start doing the design by creating the objects of your choice. So this is sufficient for getting started tutorial, and this marks completion of this video. Hopefully you can get started, and by downloading the script from the link provided in the description box and practice it up to a certain extent by drawing various objects. In the next tutorial, we will talk about how to utilize this knowledge to create patch antenna and patch antenna array using the Python script in ADS. So that fundamental knowledge is very much needed as we go and start talking about some of the advanced layout design. So spend some time, learn over it, and I would see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned, keep learning Python, keep learning ADS, and wish you all the best in your automation work. See you in the next video.